Hi viewers, welcome to my channel. This is Sridhar Reddy Elipiddi, Assistant Professor of Physics from Government Degree College for Women, Nalgonda. Welcome to my channel Sri Quantum Academy, Feel the Physics at Glance. Today I am going to discuss with you topics gyroscope and equinoxes. These are the consequences of precessional motion which is discussed in my last video. Before going to watch my video, please subscribe my channel and press bell icon to get latest updates. Please watch, share, like, comment my videos. First we'll discuss about the equinoxes, then we'll move on to the gyroscope. In my last video, I have clearly explained about the precessional motion of a body. Let us recap that. What is precessional motion? Precessional motion means the axis of self-rotation of a body is rotating about a vertical axis. That means here body should rotate itself. That means self-rotation. That self-rotating body should rotate about another axis. So there are two types of axis. One is self-rotation axis. That means the body itself rotating about that axis. Number two is axis of precession. That means this is the axis about which the self-rotating axis is rotating. So navy blue color axis is axis of precession and black color axis is axis of self-rotation. Self-rotation axis is rotating about precessional axis. This type of motion is called precessional motion. But important thing is two axes, self-rotating axis and precessional axis, they are fixed at one point. Both the ends are fixed. So simple definition for precessional motion is the rotation of the axis of self-rotation about a vertical axis. Now come to the equinoxes. Actually equinoxes are the consequence of earth precessional motion. That means earth undergoes precessional motion that leads to equinoxes. Every year 2 days earth axis of rotation undergoes precession are called equinoxes. Let us discuss in detail. Before going to that, see this is the earth. Top and bottom are the poles of the earth, north pole and south pole, and the middle one is equator. So middle one is equator and the two are top and bottom are the poles. Okay. Now let us discuss the motion of the earth around the sun. Now this is the sun. Okay. Now this is the earth. Actually earth is rotating about itself. That means self spinning. It will take 24 hours to complete its rotation. Okay. Now this is the earth which is self rotating, and now earth is again rotating about the sun, which takes 365 days to complete its rotation along the elliptical orbit. Now let us suppose if this is the situation. Now see here, this is the earth and earth is self rotating like this, and this is the axis about which it is self rotating. That black color axis is the axis of self rotation of earth. Okay. Now around that black axis earth is self rotating about itself. Again earth is rotating about the sun in red color elliptical orbit, which takes 365 days to complete. Okay. Now this is the motion of the earth around the sun, right? Now see here, the plane of this elliptical orbit, that means the plane contains this elliptical orbit, is called ecliptic plane. So this is the ecliptic plane. Now the equator of the earth is this one, that red color line. That red color line is equator. Actually earth is rotating like this. Now where is the equator of the earth? Middle. This is the equator of the earth. Now the plane contains this equator is called equator plane. Okay. Now this is the equator plane. If you see here, the ecliptic plane and equator plane are parallel to each other. They never intersect, right? So if this is the case correct, then ecliptic plane and equator plane never intersects. That means if the earth self-rotating axis, black color axis, is perpendicular to the ecliptic plane, then equator plane, ecliptic plane always parallel, they never intersect. But reality, this is not true. In reality, earth axis is not exactly like this. That means earth axis is not perpendicular to the ecliptic plane, but it is tilted with 23.5 degrees. So earth axis is inclined with 23.5 degrees. Let us see what is the situation right now. If the earth axis is tilted with 23.5 degrees like this, then what happens? Now see here, earth is like this, it is self rotating about itself, and again it is rotating about earth like this. Okay, now in this case, see here, this is ecliptic plane, and actually earth is like this, no? So now my equator plane is like this. Okay, now this is my equator plane. In this case, equator plane and ecliptic plane are inclined with 23.5 degrees. So that what happens? These two intersect, right? Ecliptic plane and equator plane intersect at 2 points. Ecliptic plane and equator plane intersects at 2 points, right? When earth rotates around the sun, when earth comes to these 2 points, earth axis undergoes precession. This is called equinoxes. These points are called equinoxes. While earth is rotating around the sun, on March 21st it will reach one point, on September 22 it reaches other point. First one is called autumnal equinox, second one is called vernal equinox. One is March 21st and second one is September 22. On these 2 days, the earth axis, which is rotating like this, will slightly shift from its original axis. So every year 2 times act slightly shifts and undergoes precession. Every year 2 times it will shift. Every year 2 times it will shift. In this way, 28,000 years it will complete its rotation. That means very slowly. These are called equinoxes. Now next one is why. What is the reason why earth axis is undergoing precessional motion? Reason is, number 1, equator plane and ecliptic plane are not parallel. They inclined with 23.5 degrees and they intersect at 2 points. Number 2 is, earth is not perfect sphere. It is flattened at the poles and it is bulges out at the equator. That means earth is not a perfect sphere. There is some irregularity in its shape. Reason number 3 is, there is a gravitational attraction from moon and there is a gravitational attraction from sun. So due to the gravitational attraction from sun and moon, at the equator bulge there acts a small torque. That means unequal gravitational attractions due to moon and sun on the earth, there acts a torque at the equator bulge. That torque slightly shifts the axis of the earth. This leads to precessional motion, right? In this way, earth undergoes precessional motion. Per year 2 times it happens. One is March 21st, that is called autumnal equinox, and another one is September 22, that is called vernal equinox. And these 2 days, daytime and night times are equal. Gyroscope is an application for precessional motion. Gyroscope is a device which based on the principle of precessional motion. In my previous video, we have derived an equation for precessional angular velocity of a spinning top. Omega p is equal to mgr by I omega, where omega p is angular velocity of precessional motion and omega is angular velocity of self spinning. I is moment of inertia. From this equation, it is clear that if I increase moment of inertia I, then omega p decreases because I is in denominator. So if I increase I, then omega p decreases. That indicates if you increase the moment of inertia, then precessional angular velocity decreases. If I is infinity, then omega p is almost 0. So by increasing moment of inertia, you can reduce the precessional speed. Based on this principle, a device is constructed to use direction indicator in submarines, aeroplanes and ships, etc. That device is called gyroscope. So gyroscope is an application for precessional motion of a body. 2 important points you have to remember in case of gyroscope. One is, body should rotate about an axis passing through a fixed point. That means body should rotate about an axis passing through a fixed point. That is first point. Number 2 is, that fixed point should coincide with the center of gravity of the body. That means the point about which body is rotating should coincide with the center of gravity. If these 2 points are satisfied, then that is known as gyroscope. Main important consequence of gyroscope is its axis of rotation is always stable. That means its axis is always fixed along one direction. Whatever the direction you rotate it, but its axis is always shows in a particular direction. That means axis of rotation is stable. This is main important point of the gyroscope. So proper definition for gyroscope is, if the fixed point about which a symmetric body is spinning about its axis coincide with the center of gravity of the body, then it is known as gyroscope. That means the fixed point about which symmetric body is spinning should coincide with the center of gravity of the body, then it is known as gyroscope. Generally, gyroscope contains heavy mass wheel which is rotating about the center of mass. That is also called flywheel. So there is a flywheel which is rotating about an axis which is passing through the center of mass. Okay, the moment of inertia of this wheel is very large, too large. As the moment of inertia increases, that means I is increasing, then omega p decreases. That means precessional speed almost zero, right? If you see the construction of the gyroscope, gyroscope contains a flywheel of high moment of inertia which is rotating about its center of mass. This flywheel is allowed to rotate freely about 3 axes: x-axis, y-axis, z-axis. This can be done with the help of 2 rings R1 and R2. That means with the help of 2 rings R1 and R2, you can rotate that flywheel along x-axis and y-axis and z-axis. If you want, you can make the 3 axes mutually perpendicular to each other. This gyroscope principle is used in gyro compass. It will help to indicate the directions. Generally in gyroscope, the axis of flywheel is parallel to the axis of the earth. Always it shows north pole. Whatever the direction you change, there acts a small torque on the gyroscope which leads to precess the axis, so that it always shows geographic north pole. This principle of gyroscope is used in gyro compass. Gyro compass is a direction indicators which is used in satellites, aeroplanes, submarines and ships, etc. To understand the working principle of gyroscope, see here, this is a aeroplane in which there is a gyroscope which is used to indicate the direction. That means in which direction that aeroplane should move, east, west, north, south, like that. To indicate the directions, gyro compass is used. See here, this is the gyro compass, so which has 3 different types of rings: x direction, y direction, z direction. Whatever the direction, you can rotate that flywheel. Actually orange color is flywheel. See here, aeroplane is moving this side, that side, from front, back, left, right, top, bottom. In this way, whatever the direction aeroplane is moving, every time there acts a small torque on the flywheel, so that flywheel axis undergoes precession. Now if it is in this direction, again it comes to original direction, that means north, south. If it is in this direction, again it comes. That means whatever the direction aeroplane is moving, due to small torque, the axis of the flywheel always shows along the north pole of the earth. In this way, this gyroscope helps to identify the directions: east, west, south, north, like that. This is the working principle of gyroscope. Thank you very much. Please watch, share, like, comment my videos. Thank you.